On October 7, 2023, Hamas launched a large scale assault on Israel during the Supernova Sukkot gathering, a music festival near Kibbutz Reim in southern Israel. Using a combination of rockets, motorcycles, and paragliders, Hamas militants infiltrated the festival, killing 364 civilians and taking several hostages. This attack was part of a broader offensive and marked the deadliest day for Israel in recent history, initiating a new phase of violence in the region. In response to the Hamas attack, Israel immediately launched airstrikes on Gaza, targeting Hamas infrastructure and leadership. The use of advanced cyber surveillance tools, including Pegasus spyware developed by the NSO group, allowed Israel to hack the smartphones of senior Hamas leaders. This intelligence led to the targeting of high ranking officials such as Yahya Sinwar, Hamas's leader in Gaza, Mohammed Deif, the military commander of Hamas. By intercepting communications and using real time intelligence, Israel disrupted Hamas's operations and killed several senior members, dealing a significant blow to the organization's leadership. By mid September 2024, Hezbollah escalated the conflict by firing rockets into northern Israel in solidarity with Hamas. In response, Israel began targeting Hezbollah leadership using advanced intelligence gathered through cyber surveillance and signal intelligence (SIGINT), primarily from Unit 8200, Mossad's elite cyber warfare division. One of the most significant strikes was the killing of Hassan Nasrallah, Hezbollah's Secretary General, in a targeted airstrike. Nasrallah had been leading Hezbollah for decades, and his death was a major blow to the organization. In February 2024, Hezbollah decided to switch from smartphones to pagers and walkie talkies after their mobile networks had been compromised by Israeli intelligence, specifically through Pegasus spyware. What Hezbollah didn't know was that Mossad had already infiltrated their supply chains. Mossad's Unit 8200, along with Metzada, the special operations arm, orchestrated a covert operation to sabotage Hezbollah's communications. They used covert front companies based in Taiwan to supply Gold Apollo pagers that were embedded with explosives. Mossad's operatives managed to rig the devices before Hezbollah received them. On September 17 and 18, 2024, the pagers exploded across Hezbollah strongholds in Beirut, the Bekaa Valley, and southern Lebanon, killing 42 Hezbollah operatives and injuring more than 3,500 people. The explosions targeted key Hezbollah figures and disrupted their command and control infrastructure. In response to the sabotage of Hezbollah's communication networks and the assassination of Hassan Nasrallah, Iran directly entered the conflict by launching missile attacks on Israel in October 2024. The US Navy stationed in the region intercepted many of these missiles, but the attacks marked a significant escalation of the conflict, bringing in another powerful regional player. Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant declared that the conflict had now entered a new phase as Israel expanded its military objectives to neutralize Hezbollah's operations along the northern border. The impact on India. India, with its close ties to both Israel and Arab nations, took a neutral stance, emphasizing the need for peace and diplomacy. However, the conflict poses significant risks for India. 1. Energy security. A prolonged conflict in the Middle East could disrupt oil supplies, leading to higher prices that would affect India's economy. Indian diaspora. Millions of Indians work in the Middle East, and their safety is of paramount concern. Any escalation threatens the well being of Indian workers in Israel and the Gulf region. Defense ties. India's strong defense and technology cooperation with Israel may deepen, but India must carefully balance these ties with its relationships in the Arab world. As this conflict escalates, the devastation on all sides becomes increasingly clear. While peace must be the ultimate goal, achieving it will be impossible without addressing the root causes of terrorism. Groups like Hamas and Hezbollah must be dismantled, but retaliatory strikes that harm civilians also perpetuate the violence. Both sides must be held accountable, and the international community must step in to mediate before the conflict spirals further. To my viewers, what do you think is the solution to breaking this cycle of violence? How can terrorism be dismantled while protecting civilians? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on global conflicts and peace efforts.